Hello everyone, how are you? In this video, I'll discuss a very important thing about your car accident claim and how an attorney can help with your car accident claim, and how we'll find the best lawyer and best attorney for your car accident claim. And sometimes you have been injured in a car accident and you might be carrying how an car attorney and how can he help you. And in this video I'll cover everything about car accident lawyer and step by step, and a networking specialist and expert who can help strengthen your cases, and negotiation skill will be get the best outcomes of the car accident claim. And at first, you would need to know what will do a car accident lawyer. And the answer is this must depends on the specific of the complexity of a car accident case. In general, the lawyer can communicate with other drivers, insurers, obtain the necessary evidence with respect to the fault of the accident, communicate with your health care providers to obtain missing records, organization the medical records and bills, and organize the present evidence in order to prove liability and damages. And those things will do, and are some things which if you want to manage those things, you will face problem, because that's why it will help can a lawyer and work with your doctor to make sure that prove the medical information need to that you can prove damage in your claim. And this is very important things. But if your injury is too much, you will get a more loyalty. You will get the best insurance money for this, and attorney can help you your much better and accurate result for account, and negotiate with a line holder and can claim such as health, disability, or workers' compensation insurance, potentially reduce the amount of those lines, and negotiate a satisfactory treatment with insurance adjuster or defense attorney, and let's do the couple of those things in depth. And I have discussed about the very indexing of those line articles. Now I'll discuss very briefly about those things. At first, I have mentioned they communicate with other drivers, insurer, how they communicate, and what need to here is attorney. In the personal injury case, your lawyer will open in a line of communication with injury adjuster for the other party involved, that is the pocketbook, and the sort of critical to the plaintiff, a lawyer to have a good communication and good relationship with the other adjuster, and they can obtaining a necessary evidence of liability for your accident. Court lawyer can help to obtain all the evidence that you would need to prove the liability in a car accident claim. Although we may also take the photographs of the accident scenes, your lawyer will probably go back since him or herself to see what it looks like, while a picture may be what 1,000 was actually seeing the scene, so it can be what the 1,000 pictures. The lawyer will make sure to get of the accident to police report in the case, and will often speak with that investigation police officers and witnesses. Court lawyer will leave on strong and trained is to come to obtain evidence of liability, learn more about the providing fault, A better lawyer can help in those of the answer to necessary evidence of the damages. Court can essential of your specific surrounded specific and correct injuries. It get critical or obtained all documentation related to injuries, but it is not always easy to get your hand on those records and fields from the healthcare providers. Although the records are technically yours and you have absolute right to the trading medical records to Parental lawyers is just not healthcare providers. A fast private small doctor's office may not have the satisfying or the time to respond to medical records requests on the timely basis. Large hospital may have specific procedures that must be followed in order to expanding a medical record question. If you however follow the procedure and procedure, the small other response to the and if you believe receive a benefits from the health, disability or workers' compensation injuries that ensure a line on your claim. A line means that the line should get paid before you and out of this settlement and judgment you receive. A good lawyer will work with the line holder to try to get the line holder to reduce its lines. The impact work every dollar less than the lines for the text. It's one more dollar than goes into the pocket. And negotiation is a very skill. A personal injury lawyer is always going to be far better to settle a settling car accident case in the life person would have a court lawyer knows how much a case is worth and works how to work the case and conduct negotiation in order to arrive at the best outcomes for the client. And mainly things, if you are on a hunt of the badly, if you are comfortable getting necessary evidence and documents, and if ready and willing to engage the settlement negotiation process, you can carefully handle the car accident claim yourself. But they have to really no substitute for a skilled legal professionals have learned. And if you have been involved in car accident, getting ready to sort of person, you also find and in this video I'll try to discuss about the car accident lawyer and what does a car accident lawyer do and how they collect your needed documents and other things. If you don't find a car lawyer in doing anything, it's very hassle for you. You need to gather lots of documents, document papers, and lots of specific information for your car accident. It is very much helpful to do those things, and this is very important to find. And my others video, I try to discuss how you find a car accident lawyer and how you get where you can get expert and experienced car lawyers. Thank you for watching my videos.